You know, it's always the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. Let's talk about it. The Feast, directed by Lee Haven Jones. And you guys already know, slight spoilers ahead, but not the ending. And this one is available on Apple TV and Vudu. Alright, so we got a rich and very bored family that's staying in their vacation home that's way out in the middle of nowhere. This family's pretty strange, if I say so myself. Each of them set in their own world. Dad is hunting for rabbits, which would be for dinner later in the evening. One son named Guto, the outcast / drug addicted son, who chills all day long doing whatever the hell he wants. The other son, Gwerded, I think that's how you pronounce it, is a triathlete, trains constantly, has a strict diet that consists of raw meat, and has a very shady past. Then we have Mom, who's making dinner and setting everything up for their guests that are dropping by in the evening. She even hires an assistant named Kadi, and Kadi has a great reputation and does her job as an assistant very well. As Kadi performs her job and makes her rounds, she gets to meet each family member. Some interactions are better than others. Either way, they all know what she's there for. Alright, so fast forward to food preparations. Kadi starts to do some really strange stuff. Now this stuff is in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything, alright? But she starts to puke in her food and smear her germs all over the drinking glasses. All kinds of strange shit. I think that a good rating may drop a few points after this night's over, if you know what I'm saying. But the biggest question is, why is Kadi doing this? Is she just nuts and likes to do weird shit that only she knows about so she can have a little chuckle? Or is there a more methodical reason behind her choices? Now look, I'll tell you straight up, you have to pay attention to the dialogue in this film because there are very few throwaway lines. Nearly every line has a reason behind it and ties into the story very well. Now, IFC distributed this film, but you would have thought this was like an A24 produced movie in the tone that it has. This film is very similar to films like The Witch, Hereditary, and Midsommar, just to name a few. And in fact, they're slow burns, as I'm saying too. And they never have a happy ending. Though it's a slow burn, it's pretty entertaining throughout. Thanks to the entire cast, each of them are unique in their own ways and keeps you curious as to what they're going to do next. But the most intriguing character is Kadi. She literally doesn't speak for the first 20 minutes of the film. She's very eccentric to say the least. More of an observing type of character, and her reactions to situations are very interesting, and you can't help but want to know what her intentions are. Once things begin to unfold, dude, shit gets dark and the violence begins. I won't spoil what happens, but I promise you, there will be blood. And things get nasty. This Kadi woman is more than meets the eye, to take a line from Transformers. But I do promise you, she's not an Autobot or Decepticon. This is definitely not for everyone, and honestly, I don't normally enjoy these types of films either, but I think this one was just the right kind of twisted enough for me to enjoy. Dude, and there's a scene in this movie that's just, hella nasty. Trust me, when you see it, you know what I'm talking about, though. But damn, it's something else. Something else I have to add that I like about this film as well is the cinematography. A good chunk of the shots are actually off-centered, man, which is really odd, but it actually fits the film really well. It's almost as if the cinematography is a character in itself, which is really cool. Like I said before, if you're a fan of A24 type of horror flicks, this is right up your alley. And kudos to this movie, man. It was an official selection of the South by Southwest Film Festival, and also played at the Fantasia Film Fest. But anyhow, that's all I got for today. Let me know if you watch this one and give me your thoughts. Don't forget to stab the hell out of that like button as if it was one of Jason's victims. Anyhow, stay nasty, my friends. And remember, on the Don't Split Up channel, hell has never been so cool. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Would you steal a car?
No.
Would you steal a computer?
No.
Would you steal a purse?
No.
Would you steal a TV?
No.
Have you subscribed to the Don't Split Up channel yet?
No.
Viewing without subscribing is a dick move.
Don't be a dick.
Subscribe. Click and subscribe. It's free.